Okay, welcome to part 3 of Heroes of the Shire. Join me in my gloating. This is, spider hatchling. These were little buggers. They are a problem if you encounter them. This is... Yeah, this was an alpine forest. It was a very strange mechanism, but it turns out fine. Okay. So that is the both elements. Let's see if they still fit. And yeah, and the skills and pets. Yeah, okay. And then there is this little baby. What is inside here? Items, I guess. Keep exploring, nothing to explore. Oh, yeah. So that is what you draw from when you are walking through the world. So there is a trash mob, for example, or lots of flash mobs, or an action card. So one of these big text things, action cards. So it depends on the luck of the draw, and it stops here. This is event cards per hex, and this, oh no, fuck. This is items. And the items have little icons, so how many of those things you can wear. And they are light or heavy, L or H. Not sure if you can read it, but there's an L and an H. So this is heavy. Yeah, beautiful. A bit elementary, but they don't have. I think maybe, yeah, there was something like there were some even like in Diablo 2 there set pieces where you can, if you're lucky, you can. Oh, these are the yellow cubes that I showed. I think this is a power cube. But you can gain and wear set pieces with a set synergy bonus. So yeah, the only thing missing is ethereal items, jewels, amulets, charms. Right. So this would be 2 packs, separate packs. Okay. What's up next? Yeah, tons of these bags. There are instructions to fill those bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I thought it was 6, but it's 5. There is a red bag. Not sure about that one. That was after my work. And let's see. We have equipment board, tin, but yeah, I'm going to round or cut that, of course, because the points are painfully pointy, so don't want any damaging. And here is the opposing elements. So if you are attacking with an element and something defends with an element, there are bonuses, bonus and malus. And this, hence why it's called the elemental table. Yeah, for further richness, I would recommend to do that, to use that. These are the spell masteries. So you have beautiful artwork and also soft, cute. But in the meantime, there's sleeping powder, health exchange. And these are 3 spell trees that you can use, much like in those ARPGs. And yeah, so you have all these things like, and so you keep these next to your character sheet. Going to roundabout these also. You can save your game. Not really sure how this works, but there are some permanent buffs, and what you equipped, what you leveled up. Because if you level up, of course, then you can gain better stats. This is for scenario mode, so which scenario you are currently working on. And here you can add what you explored if you have to stop midway. So it's very well thought through. This is more spell masteries for all those heroes. So that's like 20 heroes, I think. Not really sure. Yeah, so the engineer has, aside from his normal skills and abilities, also this stuff that he unlocks. He unlocks it with having a cube, I think. You have to denote where you are in this skill progression. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have this weird shape. This is for a specific hero with a demon form. So good luck printing out this and cutting it correctly. So yeah, that's. Then I should also cut this. Okay, now the actual heroes. Oh no, this is the quick reference for the actual heroes. Oh, they're double-sided. Okay, so you have to find this first. So ideally, of course, if you're playing a campaign, you already have this. This is the tutorial thing where you set up 2 heroes. I printed out a correction for this, and if you print it out true size, then because one of these numbers was different, so yeah, not a big deal because I know it already. So yeah, a lot of these quick references, which I'm also going to cut. Okay, can we now finally see some hero? No, this is the an enemy, acidic Hydra, and this is immune to all these things. That's going to be quite a challenge. And the Great Leviathan, also fantastic art. We all check this text, but it is gorgeous, and yeah. So let's take a look. Right, this forest troll. It's so big it doesn't even fit my camera screen. And the Earthosaurus. These are just references to a video game, but you do use these numbers. And the warrior goats and the baby goats you already saw. I'm going to undercut these also. Forest troll, water behemoth, with Leviathan, and then for fire, no, for more bosses. The White Widow. This is going to take forever. I think you get the gist of it. So this is a ton of these enemies, bosses. And finally the classes, starting with, well, these boards are heavy, man. So I'm not going to undercut those, but it has an assassin. Come on. So if you play the assassin, you have specific support row and then specific attack row. And this is the space where you manage your buffs, your temporary buffs and permanent buffs. It has specific abilities and the same structure as boss, so a little backstory. There is not much world building here, it's just focused on yeah, the richness of play. The Bard has totally different support and attacks, and yeah, also with increasing CDs. The Blood Mage is already Dragon Knights, Druids. Druid has not a support and attack, but it has a Druid form and a hyena form, a hawk form, and bear form. So you can switch in forms by shapeshift, and then you can select one of these CDs. So you can wear out one and then switch to another. Engineer has support and attack, but it's all trinkets.